So now, it's a lot of Chicago rappers turned bloggers, man. You got Tay 600, FYBJ, man, King Yella. They're more like reporters now. They're bloggers. They're updating their fans on certain shit that's going on in the industry, certain shit that went on in Chicago. What's your thoughts on that? Like a lot of these rappers turning into journalists now.
I don't like. I feel like them niggas that's doing the blogging and shit, the rapping shit ain't go where it wanted to for them. Like I understand Tate's situation and what he had going on and shit. You know, that's personal. Like I still got love for him, so I ain't speaking on Tate. But them other niggas though, they simply bloggers because they watching what y'all do and they want a piece of that money because they couldn't get it off rap. And some shit they be talking about be real street shit. It don't need to be spoke on, or they really they turn from street niggas to instigators. Cause now they feel like, oh, I'm gonna get a check off every single thing that happened. I'ma make it my headline and sit in the house and talk about it. And then people watching them. So, I don't knock a nigga how they make their money, because them niggas probably seeing way more money than they ever did. Like, don't get me wrong, the nigga, one of them niggas out that group was getting numbers. And everybody know who it was, so can't really say him. But them other niggas wasn't doing no type of numbers, period. They ain't had no real buzz unless they did somebody. And that was barely. So, shit. I wouldn't never be no blogger. I wouldn't never sit in the house and just be sitting there talking about shit that ain't got nothing to do with me or my people. It's like they being nosy. It's like they being instigators. They just talking about other people's situations and shit they got going on. So I ain't really, some of that shit be police as hell. And some of that shit just instigating. That's some female shit that they doing. Like, y'all was rappers and now y'all really jumping at something. It's like they riding y'all wave, Like, so I don't agree with it. Like, and I ain't saying that just because I don't like a certain group of them niggas, but shit, it's really all the niggas that call themselves quote unquote ops that's doing it. And, like, you don't really see nobody from outside doing it. I won't even say that's what Tay doing. Tay really be sitting there telling old stories and shit. You don't see Tay getting up there like, oh, in today's news, da 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 da. The rest of them niggas is doing that. Oh, today, anything that happened, they picking it up and they talking like bitches. You know what I'm saying? So like them other niggas, they doing some weird shit. I don't respect it, man. But to each his own.
So you think from being, even being a gangster, like a lot of these dudes, they're from the street. You think that's a line they shouldn't cross as far as, it's like you said earlier, it's like quote unquote being the police.
Because you reporting everything and putting your 2 cents on everything that's going on, no matter what it's dealing with. No matter what it's dealing with, they reporting on that shit on their YouTube for views so they can get a check. They ain't doing that shit just because they wanted to be a fucking news reporter, or, you niggas was gangster rappers. Gangster rappers at that. And now y'all doing blogging and shit, and they being nosy. That shit some catty tit for tat shit. Them niggas is really paying anything that happened. They go right in front of their TV, in front of their phone, and oh yeah, and today this happened. But that ain't really no street nigga shit, bro. That's not no. If you label yourself a street nigga, if them niggas want to change and be positive, then cool. But them niggas doing that, and then nigga just dropped a diss 2-3 weeks ago, saying fuck niggas, dead homies and shit like that. They on that type of shit. So they using everybody else's business and they shit to get up there, and then they go and make a diss. Or they get up there and tell niggas to stop dissing and go and make a diss. Contradiction, bro. So I don't respect that shit. That street niggas and the shit that they still doing. One minute they saying do this and don't do that, and ooh, and I'm not doing this because I'm smarter than this, but then turn around and take 1,000 steps back and make a diss song. So shit, yeah, I don't agree, bro. I don't agree with that shit.